Right. Good evening, Jia. Good evening, Dheeraj. Good evening, sir. Greetings. Gratis. Hello, Purni. How are you? Call me Mickey. Great. Hi, Mickey. How are you? Good day. Yo. Very good day. Hi, Surya. How are you doing today? I am fine, Priya madam. How are you? I'm doing fine. Great. Welcome. Welcome. Please tell me you are well. I am well. You didn't leave any other option, right? I have to tell I am well. Mhm. Great. What's up? What's new in life? You are Scorpio ascendant, too many body changes. Yeah. If you are talking about appearance, then yeah, always like changes, not only in appearance and all, physique and all, but overall changes in almost everything in life. So it's fine. Your student Ria, she consider sidereal position for making charts. He has done two analysis. Are they based on sidereal placement? Right. She does the sidereal placements. I'm learning more about transit and Dasha. Great. Which software are you using? I use all of them. Astro Sage, Parashara Light, Jagannath Hora, Kala software. I use all of them. Okay, like every software, like they are similar, but they also have some unique features. And like Parashara Light has this feature of this like astrocartography chart. You will get astrocartography chart from there. In Kala software, you will get this like lots of asteroids information that is available in Kala software. So this is benefit also, like different softwares have different unique information, but overall they are very similar to each other. Then what about planets eighth from its own sign, like the 10th lord in fifth house? Like an eighth from its own sign brings lots of transformation in that house from where it is going. Like in the example you are giving, 10th lord in the fifth house, it is going eight places away. So there will be lots of transformation in 10th house related matters like career or father, relationship with father or bosses, authority figure, and all. Very unstable kind of situation in 10th house related matters. No matter what is the planet, the instability will be there. Planet in good dignity only means that person will get over stability. Planet in bad dignity will like bring some major changes in that area of life. It also means that if a person is working under others, he will always have instability. If he that means he should try to become his own authority. Aditi madam, good evening. How are you? Hello Kriti, how are you? I am learning to be more sensitive to lunar nakshatra transits. I am a Cancer ascendant. That's great. We should be sensitive towards everyone and everything, right? So not only towards lunar nakshatra and all, but everything. Lottery. What is lottery? Mm, what if Moon is exalted in first house, Sun is in Leo, Magha Nakshatra, but Saturn retrograde aspects them from seventh house? I'm 34-year-old. Can I expect? Please complete your question. Can I expect what? What you want to expect? I should know. Anyways, like Saturn impacting Sun and Moon, first and fourth house from seventh house. Obviously, for relationship matters, it is difficult position. Saturn in Scorpio and seventh house, like toxic relationships. Okay. Plus this moon is mind, so person feels lots of frustration in mind related matters and all. So like emotional issues and all, the person feels emotionally frustrated. All these things are possible with Saturn aspecting Moon. Saturn aspecting Sun lots brings lots of ego hurt. But as you said, like after 35, 36, when Saturn matures, we can expect better things in career matters. In relationship matters, we still cannot expect, because relationship will depend on at least two people. You may behave in some way, and the other person may behave in another way. So in relationship matters there is no guarantee, but in career matters things can be better after 35, 36. Similar question: if eighth lord goes into the second house, do I need to do eighth house things to feel the effect of it in the second house? Right. You can say eighth house energy is coming into the second house. It can be good, it can be bad. Major changes can also come into the family and finance matters, but person can also gain from gain a lot from other people wealth. Eighth house is other people wealth, business benefits. This person can be super rich if eighth lord is in the second house. Even if it is Saturn in long durations, okay, in long duration, if he perseveres in his business setup, then he can get a good amount of money. So it depends on what you want to look at. Those results will be different based on professional life versus personal life. Okay. In personal life, instability is coming. In professional life or business and all, it is money coming. So Mars and Ketu both in Anuradha Nakshatra of 11th house for Capricorn ascendant. Great. Whether Mars is good being in own house or bad as conjunction with Ketu with difference of 10 degree. This is not a big difference. Mars Ketu are together in 11th house. For again, for career matters it can be great. It is in Upachya house, so things may be better once person crosses 30, 35. Also it is the house of entrepreneurship. In entrepreneurship it will be good. Then but when it comes to like relationship matters, relationship with your elder sibling, your social networking circle and all, there the person may still feel lots of dominance, control struggle and all. Then the Mars malefic impact will start coming into place. So this is like the difference which we have to distinction which we have to always make between Jiva Karka and Ajiva Karka. So for career, business, entrepreneurship, this is good position. For relationship matters with elder sibling or social networking circle, it is difficult. Yep, as I said, you can expect improvement from 36 years onwards. But again, improvement is largely in career matters, business matters, rather than in relationship matters. Having more than one wife is good or bad deed. It depends on the society. Society conditions all these things. And why only why having more than one wife? Why not having more than one husband? Okay, so it can be seen from either ways. It is society thing. There is nothing like good or bad for existence. Existence doesn't differentiate anything. Existence allows everything. So these are criteria settled by the societies. But again, I will put a question back to you: why you are asking about more than one wife only, and not more than one husband also? What term corresponds to MC for from Western astrology to Indian astrology? So what we call as first house, fourth house, seventh house, 10th house, Kendra houses, they call it first house is ascendant, seventh house is descendant, fourth house is Imam Kuli, IC, and this 10th house is mid heaven cusp, MC. So these are the names of those cusp. Okay, of first house cusp, fourth house cusp, seventh house, and 10th house. Ascendant, Imam Kuli; descendant, mid heaven cusp. In your article on Saturn, you have said Saturn in eighth house or second house delays the interest in occult science till mid 30s. I have similar position. I started learning astrology in Dhaya. I am in my 20 teens. Great. Dashas always make difference, so no issues. You can have a better dasha which is activating eighth house, or you are focusing. Like it may require more hard work. Okay, for you to it is like delay in having the interest also, delay in studying also. Like a person is interested now to understand the concept, he has to focus harder than the normal circumstances. So this can also be the case with Saturn in the eighth house. Ninth Lord Dasha for Cancer ascendant, when debilitated in Navamsha, is really not favorable to career growth, almost a 0%. How can anyone get good results during this kind of Jupiter Mahadasha? Right. Ninth house is 12th from the 10th. It is the house of loss of 10th house. 10th house is career, authority, or working under other people. Ninth house represents loss of working under other people. So even that debilitated planet Dasha is telling you not to work under other people. Okay, and work for yourself. Then you will have better career. So this is what even that debilitated planet is trying to guide you. So if you start your own business, same dasha can be better dasha for you. If I am an Ashlesha ascendant, great. Moon in Jyeshtha, great. What be the mental psychological effect on the mind if the moon is in fifth house of for Cancer ascendant? It is great for someone who wants to pursue psychology as a profession. Ashlesha is the nakshatra of psychology. Moon in Jyeshtha is Scorpio. Scorpio is the sign of psychology. Ascendant Lord going into the fifth house of counseling in the sign of psychology. This is great position for psychology. Don't think about psychological effects on your mind. Think how much you can help others, because if you help others, your issues will be less. It is always the case when might have seen many at times people who take care of other people health, they rarely fall sick. So if you divert your attention to the psychological aspect of life, you study psychology, we help people through psychological and knowledge or any other research oriented knowledge, you will be in much better situation in your life. So you can utilize this energy in this way. Does Saturn, Jupiter, and Rahu conjunct in one house create Pap Kartari Yoga? It can if Jupiter is it can if Jupiter is coming. Just a second. Okay. Uh, Jupiter is in between Saturn and Rahu. Like Saturn at 5 degree, Jupiter is 10 degree, and Rahu is at 15 degree. Then this 5, 10, 15 is like this. This creating a Pap Kartri Yoga for Jupiter as it is coming between two strong malefics. Okay, is romance before marriage good or bad deal? Don't ask these foolish questions. Stupid. Okay, stupid questions, nothing else. All these are social criteria, social conditioning. Please, like there are other astrologers who will respond to such questions. Okay. I have a theory if Saturn is in the same sign in D9 chart, then even after 36, Saturn struggles to give results in that sign. Could you please comment on your thoughts about this sort of placement? D9 is the chart of right life paths. Saturn will bring struggles only if you are not following your right life path. If you are not following your right life path, which is meant for you, which you are supposed to follow, then only Saturn will bring difficulty. Okay, if someone is following the right life path, then Saturn can actually support that person's efforts. But efforts are still needed. Efforts are still needed. Hard work is still needed. Saturn is not relieving you from those responsibilities. Really hard work, perseverance, but the person will also get the result. Thank you, you're welcome. Mars in first house of Cancer, what is indicated about the first child? It is difficult position. A person can have some problem either related with conception of the first child, after the birth of first child. We cannot specifically say what type of issue. It can be anything. It can be like after the child grows up, the relationship with child is not that great. So we cannot judge that okay, this person is never going to have a child. There, these things are not possible. Okay, we cannot judge or we cannot give these type of predictions that this person is never going to have a child. Only thing we can say, there are some sort of difficulties in having the first childbirth. Okay, will be there. I also understand like Mars is first child, fifth house is first child, so the issue can be related with first child only. Second child can have like normal conception, normal delivery and all. There may not be any major issue, but here there can be. Okay, eighth lord in the first house reduces Pran Shakti. One of the video I heard it. Maybe I don't know. Um, uh, Indira Gandhi had it. Eighth Lord in the first house, eighth Lord Saturn in the first house in Cancer. And I think she lived 70, 75 years of age. And even then, she was actually killed. She was not, she didn't die because of any illness or something like that. So, again, there are no generic rules. Namaste, sir. Sixth Lord Saturn, sixth Lord retrograde Saturn in fourth house in Jyeshtha Nakshatra. Leo ascendant with Moon in first house. How will I experience the effects of Saturn? And will it improve when Saturn matures? First of all, like get away from your place of birth, from your homeland. Okay, understand. Saturn in fourth house is Scorpio. Saturn itself is difficult, Scorpio is difficult, fourth house is homeland. If you stay nearby your birthplace or in your birthplace, you can have lots of issues, lots of like stress. So just be away from your birthplace. It will be much better for you. Okay. Um, then this thing like try to work for yourself, as like sixth house is the house of daily work life, and its lord is coming into the fourth house of home, private offices. Try to work for yourself, then things can be better. Saturn will be better only when you are doing something related with Saturn's indications. It is telling you to do business. You are doing business, you are aligned with the chart energy, then Saturn can be better. Okay. What basis prediction results are more true, moon sign or ascendant sign? I have replied thousands of the times that I prefer ascendant than moon. As per astrocartography chart, one should select living place as per the planet degree wise, more close to ascendant or sitting in ascendant. It is difficult. This is like huge topic, astrocartography. So it is very difficult to like give a comment about it. I have written two articles. If you go through those articles, that may like help you. One article is the generic introduction of astrocartography. Another article is from Amitabh Bachchan's chart. Okay, how he changed his location from UP to Mumbai, and it changed ascendant, and then things changed in his life. So that will help you. I may not be able to answer effectively here. So largely we take the like better dashas. Someone is going through Jupiter dasha, and Jupiter is in very good dignity. Okay, fine. Wherever Jupiter is placed, move to that place in the world. Then you will get the best results of that dasha. Likewise, Venus dasha, or if someone's main concern is relationship, then wherever seventh house or seventh house lord is placed, move to that place, then you may have better relationship. So we can see from either ways. Okay, it can depend on person's preference also, that he wants relationship life better or career life better and all these things. Or we can see from the dasha and planetary dignity also where he should be. It depends on his preference, where what he wants in life. Then good evening. Yes, good evening. Then about the ninth house and career question, you just answered. What if ninth and tenth lord is same Taurus ascendant? It is the same thing. Person may have like whereas Saturn is ruling the both the houses. It is like Saturn is connecting ninth house with tenth house. Person's higher education should help them in their career, but the career growth will happen after delay, hard work, perseverance, and they may have lots of troubles with authority figure. So it doesn't matter when a person's planet is maturing. If a person is having an interest towards something, he will anyway get into the in that field, right? Best chart you can refer to in this matter is Billie Eilish chart. Now, Billie Eilish or Sachin Tendulkar, even like they got success in their teenage, okay, because they were aligned with their charts energy. They were supposed to be like Sachin Tendulkar supposed to become a sports person, and he was on that path. Billie Eilish was supposed to become this musician, and she was on that path. So although Saturn was impacting their tenth house, but still the fame came very early in there. Okay, so it just depends on whether you are aligned with your chart energy or not. That's it. Thank you. You're welcome. I was wondering how does sun's combustion Mercury affect? Sun's combustion Mercury affects the house areas of third and 12th or cancers. You are asking about Mercury combustion. Again, it may impact more on your relationship front if you have any sibling and all. Mercury represents siblings. Mercury also third house also represents younger sibling. So if you have any younger sibling, you can have ego issues. Also, it can give you fiery speech, fiery way of communication. For those matters, it is going to impact you. But if you work on your communications or work on your Mercury related matters, in later life you can have better communications, better interactions with people through your own business. For business purposes it is great. Okay, I have combust Mercury, so I can say from my own experience. As sixth house of enemies, obstacles, routine life, daily colleagues, is 12th from the seventh house of relationship, marriage. What does it indicate? It indicates that your daily work life is kind of brings a sense of loss in relationship. If I have to work now, I cannot be with my partner. Okay, I cannot be with my wife or my partner. That I will have a sense of loss. I have to go back, go to my work. I have to deal with my colleagues and all. This brings a sense of loss. That okay, I could have spent the same time with my partner. Jupiter Mahadasha and Ketu Antardasha, Jupiter in seventh house Sagittarius and Ketu conjunct with Saturn in Saturn Sun in tenth house. So will this Ketu Antardasha favorable for childbirth? Trying for child since 6 years. I think you should take proper consultation. It will require detailed analysis. I am not saying from me, take it from anyone of your choice, any astrologer of your choice, because it requires detailed analysis. Childbirth cannot be done in one comment. Okay, childbirth analysis. So taking a proper consultation is going to more helpful. Saturn transit in the seventh house. Irene, Saturn transit over in seventh house over Ketu Moon and Jupiter transit in eighth house can bring a death or loss of husband. Not really. Understand this like and this thing like uh, this is like Saturn represents limitations or Ketu represents separation. Saturn transiting over Ketu, I accept it is a difficult transit, but we cannot directly say that someone is going to die, or loss of husband or loss of wife and all. We can only say there can be the frustration and person may feel a sense of loss. I can feel a sense of loss with someone who is staying under the same roof. I can have lots of disagreements with them. And that disagreements, differences of opinion is nothing but a sense of loss. I may feel disconnected from the person, so we cannot directly say that it is like a death is happening or loss of husband, loss of wife, loss of partner, nothing like that. Okay, we can only say there will be a sense of loss in the relationship. A person may feel disconnected. Now it can be for physical reasons also, like person is the partner is traveling at another place. You are at another place, your partner is another place. Anyways, they may have a long distance relationship, so that is also a loss of relationship, sense of loss in relationship. So it can be hundreds of ways of having this sense of loss, not only one reason. Death is also one of the reason, but it is only one of the reason, it is not the whole reason. Then 12th lord in the 12th house for Capricorn ascendant, whether if a person goes abroad, then only he will succeed in life. Whether he likes to live in India, whether he will face hurdles and problems. So yeah, if this person is also going through Jupiter Dasha, then it is better for him to move to foreign lands. Then that will be much better for this person. If he lives in India, then or in his homeland, then he can have lots of stress going on. That stress is just an indication that he is not following his path. Jupiter retrograde in Sagittarius and seventh aspect, Venus Moon Mars conjunction in Taurus. Is this positive combination and how will it impact? Jupiter retrograde in Sagittarius and seventh aspecting Venus Moon Mars conjunction. It is good. All of the planets are in good dignity. Entering Jupiter Mahadasha shortly. No idea about the house positions though. It is good positions of like all of the planets are in good dignity. Jupiter in Sagittarius, Venus Moon Mars in Taurus. Now, important thing is that which houses they are falling into, and are you doing something related with those houses or these planets? Like Jupiter Mahadasha. Jupiter is who? Teacher, Guru. Share your knowledge with other people, guide other people, talk to other people, consult them, counsel them. Okay, anything related with knowledge sharing, Jupiter Dasha can give you the best result. Okay, so this is the main thing. If you are doing it, then this Dasha can be excellent. I am in Jupiter Dasha. You can see, like from last 7 8 years, I'm doing this knowledge sharing only, and you can see the result. So do anything related with knowledge sharing, you will be fine. If you are not doing it, then you may face troubles, you may feel lots of stress. Thank you for your opinions on what is your take on winning planet of Graha Yuddha. For example, Venus won Yuddham in 8th house for Cancer ascendant. Can we expect good results from Venus? Uh, it depends on what planets are there. What I feel is that Moon is at the base of hierarchy. Moon gets impacted by every planet, doesn't impact any other planet. Then Mercury, then Venus, then Sun, Mars, Jupiter, equal in strength. Sun, Mars, Jupiter are equal in strength. Then Rahu, Ketu, and then Saturn. So Venus can overpower only Mercury and Moon. It cannot overpower other planets. It is a gentle planet. So that is what I feel, that if Venus is winning this Graha Yuddha, as you said, for Cancer ascendant, it is still in the Saturnian sign. So Saturn will overpower Venus. All the results of Venus will be seen with delay, hard work, perseverance. I don't think Venus is winning Graha Yuddha here. Okay, or planetary war. Thank you. You're welcome. What is worse, aspect of Yoga Karak Saturn or 8th Lord Jupiter? Saturn is always difficult. Okay. Uh, there is no comparison of Saturn with any other planet. Okay. I always understand this basic thing. Then just a second. Okay. Uh, how to align with our chart energy? Do what your chart is indicating. If your chart is about becoming a healer and you are trying to become an engineer, then you are not aligned with your chart. If your chart is indicating that you should stay away from your homeland and you are trying to stay in homeland, you are not aligned with your chart. If your chart is not for relationship matters and you are trying to have a relationship, then you are not aligned with your chart. Okay. So get aligned with chart energy means do something what your planets are indicating, your dashas are indicating. Sixth house is daily work life, and conjunction of Venus and Mars. Mars here indicates prostitution. Uh, really, and does always Venus and Mars in sixth house always indicate inclination to prostitution despite changing? There cannot be any generic rule in astrology. Okay, Venus Mars conjunction thousands of people may have. Okay, like if you just reflect back a few months ago, Venus Mars were together. I think in Capricorn sign or Aquarius sign they were together. So they must have been together at least for 30 days. We cannot say that every child who is taking birth in those 30 days is going into prostitution. Okay, we cannot make such type of generic rules wherever Venus is sitting in sixth house or eighth house or anything, nothing. Where no generic rule in astrology. Venus Mars represents thousands of the things. Person can utilize the same energy in different ways. Okay, it depends on the evolution level of the person how he wants to utilize it. Prostitution is also one of the way, and there is nothing wrong in prostitution in my eye, at least. Okay, considering the sexual repression in the societies, prostitution is very much necessary. Okay, so there is nothing wrong in prostitutions. Okay, but still I will say that this Venus Mars conjunction is can be utilized in many different ways, not only prostitution. Okay, we cannot say that always it is going to happen that Mars Venus conjunction in sixth house or eighth house or 12th house is going to bring a prostitution. Okay, and there are no generic opinions in astrology. We cannot say this is always the case. Exalted Mercury in the fifth house, what does it indicate about first child? Uh, it indicates like good intellect, very good intelligent child. because Mercury is exalted. Child can be very bright. How to avoid wearing spectacles with improving in eyesight with astrology? How to avoid wearing specs with improvement in eyesight with astrology? I don't know. I have no idea what you are asking. What are the habits of a person who is having a weak Saturn? Initially, they may be procrastinating a lot, lazy. Okay, that can be one of the result. Also, they may have weak bones. Okay, where this is also seen with weak Saturn, and they can have bones related issues or teeth related issues. Ramesh G. For Pisces ascendant, retro Jupiter in ascendant, Venus debilitated in Virgo, Venus Jupiter mutual aspect. Is there Putra dosham? There is no dosha in any chart. Every chart is made by the God. Doesn't create any dosha. Your chart is perfect for your life. My chart is perfect for my life. We need to utilize the chart energy in a better. Then this. Thank you. You're welcome. Sun with Mars in Leo. Sun with Mars in Leo. Great fourth house aspected by Jupiter from 12th house. Uh, Saturn from 7th house. Is it better to go to foreign lands? Yeah, it is better. Like Sun Mars, too much of fiery energy in fourth house of homeland. So it is better if this person can move to foreign lands. Then this. My Saturn is in Aries at 28 degrees. My Sun is in Aries between 1 or 2 degree Ashwini. In 10th house, is this a planetary war of sorts? Saturn Sun war is always planetary war. Okay, they are the biggest enemies. Cause conflicts or disagrees, causing conflicts or disagrees with myself and father, or what could it and why? I am Cancer ascendant and Mars in Sagittarius. Right. Saturn Sun are always in the war. Okay, this is generic rule. In every chart, you can find Saturn Sun conjunction, Saturn Sun aspect each other. Person can have lots of issues, ego issues with father or authority figures. Okay, so that is always the case. A person should also be careful about his health, his father's health. Thank you. Uh, if Jupiter Dasha relates to knowledge sharing, Rahu Dasha relates to what? Depends on Rahu position. Rahu Dasha can also relate to uh, doing something related with the house which Rahu rules and Rahu where it sits. Okay, so that is also it. It also represents someone can gain well in foreign lands or in any like unconventional type of career taboo. Can seventh house Ketu in Gemini brings dissatisfaction with other people outside, like talking and communication? Seventh house Ketu in Gemini brings dissatisfaction. Yeah, this person may have no clear idea how to communicate. Effective communication may not be there. Okay, like they may speak things which they should not be speaking. They may write things which they should not be writing. So this can bring difficulty. Ascendant Lord Venus in third house, Ashlesha Nakshatra, Rohini Lord Moon in 11th house in Revati Nakshatra. How do you see it? This is great. If you have any interest in psychology, it can be a great path for you. Obviously, I haven't seen the whole chart, so don't make any judgment here. But Ascendant Lord Venus in Ashlesha. Ashlesha means not enough. Ashlesha represents our insecurities, emotional insecurities. So you can serve people in other people emotional insecurities, that is psychological issues. Moon in Pisces in Revati can also make you very intuitive, or this person, whomsoever this person is, that person can be very intuitive and spiritual, also imaginative, also that also can help in the same profession. profession. So for psychology related profession, for any spiritual side of work, and these two positions are very good. But as I said, I have to see the whole chart. Or if you want like a serious career consultation, please take proper consultation from astrologer of your choice. Don't take from me. If a negative conjunction is happening in D1 chart, and similar conjunction is having in D9 in different sign, is it good? Again, if its energy is utilized in a better way, like I give you the best example. 10th house, I have Rahu Saturn. Rahu Saturn. You cannot get a worse conjunction than this. And there is another Saturn Ketu conjunction. Okay. Rahu Saturn and Ketu Saturn. They are the worst conjunctions. Okay. So Rahu Saturn conjunction is there in my 10th house. Okay. Suppose it is also there in my D9 chart or D10 chart. Now 10th house is what? Working under other authority figure. So this conjunction can be troublesome if I'm trying to work under other authority figure. So even this conjunction is trying to guide me that, okay, don't come here, don't come this side, go anywhere else, don't come here. Okay, so this is what these conjunctions of these planetary placements, we feel that, okay, Saturn, Rahu, Mars, Ketu, they are kind of our enemies. Nothing. Even they are trying to guide us. Even they are trying to give some indications. Okay, don't come this side, go that side. Okay, they are like barriers on the way, and they are just indicating pointers. Take a subway. Okay, so it depends on the person how he utilizes the energy of air. It is again negative conjunction from our perspective, but if he utilizes the energy well, then the same conjunction can be the most positive conjunction. For me, Rahu Saturn is now most positive conjunction because I am working for myself. Now I am my own authority. So the same Rahu Saturn conjunction has pushed me towards my own authority. Okay, so it depends on the person how he utilizes it. I am doing meditation daily, as you said long before. Great, I am happy. And did I tell you? I don't remember uh, reading your messages before, but I'm happy if you are following that. Then Pranam, my Saturn in the third house in Rohini Taurus. I think I have told you this position at least 10 to 15 times. Get into your own business sooner or later in life. It's your wish. How Mars can be a celibate planet if it shows energy, fire, sexual passion? When did I say that it is a celibate planet? I didn't say that. Okay. Whomsoever said that, ask that person, right? Thank you. You're welcome, Purni ji. You're welcome, Ramesh ji. कोई जॉब नहीं लग रही है sir. Then start your own business. If you are not getting job, okay, that is an indication from the universe that you should work in your business setup. But one chart shows three or four different careers, like a prominent eighth house shows a person could be a healer, astrologer, or researcher, right? So the person should be in front of you. You should be directly talking to the person when you are giving a consultation. That whether that person is interested in healing or astrology or research, okay, that person's presence is necessary. It is fine. Yeah, ask the person where in which field he is more interested. That field will be the better career. Okay, it is nothing wrong in asking. Okay, you are helping him again, because every house, every planet, every sign, every nakshatra represent truckload of things. So an astrologer cannot be so specific on his own that, okay, you are supposed to become this only. You need cooperation of the client also. He should also indicate that what are his indications, what are his interests. Then only we can come to a like a good prediction for the person's career. So no harm in asking the person, and it is better if person is present during consultation. How can I analyze in which country I should best go? Astrocartography chart. Please check articles on astrocartography chart written by me some 2 months ago. You will find on the site two articles are there. Seema ji, appearing for entrance exam. All the best. I cannot see the chart. I'm not seeing the chart. I can help with like conceptual questions. If you have any conceptual question, I can answer that. I don't. I can't give the whole 1 hour time because it takes around 1 hour for me to like read a chart. So I cannot give whole of 1 hour to one person. So if you have any conceptual question, I can respond. But if you have like chart reading, please apply for a consultation, proper consultation. Again, not from me, from any astrologer of your choice. In Navamsha, Sun in the fourth house in Sadbishak Nakshatra, house of Saturn. Okay. How would you suggest to overcome the effects of Sun in Saturn's fourth house? First of all, I will not go directly to Navamsha. I will see the D1 chart first. But if Sun Saturn combination is also there in the D1, it is all about perseverance. This person should persevere and should try to become his own authority rather than working under the other's authority. Symptoms of good and bad Rahu Dasha. Good and bad. Bad is like a person can be under illusion. Okay. Good is that he can have good materialistic success. Then how to utilize Rahu Dasha when it is in the 10th house of a natal chart with having conjunction with Venus in Cancer, and now it is transiting 7th house of Aries. Right. So it is like Libra ascendant chart. Rahu co-rules 5th house, sits into Cancer, Venus. Great position for someone to follow like a path of service, nourishment, healing, counseling, guiding people. If this person is somewhere interested in those things, again, career and determination is a like long process. I cannot help you here. Severe delay in your voice and voice cracking badly. I'm getting older, right? What can I do? Please pick my chart. Seema ji, I cannot give whole time to one person. This career determination or any prediction takes at least 1 hour for me. I am not a good astrologer. I take lot of time, so I cannot help you. Okay. Like this. If you want a particular prediction, better to ask for a particular, like a specific professional advice from an astrologer. Again, don't not necessary that you should take from me. Take from anyone else. Now voice is fine. Great. It will again go. Don't worry. Okay. I am getting older now. Will Rahu be debilitated? Will Rahu be debilitated in Sagittarius ascendant? Rahu and Ketu are never exalted, debilitated. Okay. My Dharakaraka Mars and Atmakaraka Mercury in 12th house is Navamsha. What does it indicate? If you are asking about relationship matters, then it doesn't indicate it doesn't indicate anything because relationship marriage has nothing to do with Navamsha. Uh, and I will first go into D1 chart, then I will consider any D9, D10 chart. All I can say is that Mars, Mercury together is that person is supposed to put efforts in the business and communication field, which may be in matters of spirituality and imagination. That's it. Saw a couple of charts going through Sarasati. Great. Example, Moon in fifth house, Saturn and natal Saturn in the 12th house. The person faced police issues, demotion in jobs. Like fifth house is 8 from the 10th. 10th is fame, recognition, Eighth from the 10th is death of recognition and fame. So it is like a person can have lots of defamation during this type of transits. Okay, fifth house represents defamation, demotion also. Like 10th house is your career. Okay, it is like changes in your career, death and rebirth of your career. Why not from you? I am not a good astrologer, so don't waste your time and money. Within few minutes, I am able to see that you have good knowledge. Great, thank you. Uh, then this neither natal or transit Saturn pointing to demotion. How to see it from the Sadasati transit? Right, this is the thing. Like fifth house is eighth from the 10th. So death and rebirth of a career. You are good astrologer, sir. Are you from Telugu state? I don't know. I am at Hyderabad. Do you consider it as Telugu state? Lot of Hindi people are also here. Lot of English people are also here. How we can demarcate anything like that? How will Rahu Venus Dasha but when when Rahu is in ascendant and Venus is in ninth house for Sagittarius ascendant? Uh, get into any creative work or any knowledge sharing work. It will be great, Dasha. Okay. Rahu in Sagittarius, all about knowledge sharing, teaching, guiding, counseling, professor, and all. Uh, and if this person is not doing anything related with that, then obviously they will suffer. They will feel frustrated. It is as simple as I'm saying in every session. It is as simple as this. If you are aligned with your chart energy, if you are doing what your chart is suggesting you to do, you are fine. If you are not aligned, you will feel frustration. That's it. Nothing else. There is nothing else in astrology to discuss. Just get aligned with your chart energy and everything is fine. Okay. Uh, as I said, Rahu and Ketu are neither debilitated nor exalted. Then this good morning, Swamiji. Jai Shri Ram, Jai Shri Krishna. Okay. Many people were saying I am born healer, but I was struggling with my own issues. Then I started meditation daily, as you told me to do. Then after I started to deal all problems. Great. I am happy to know this. Okay. Other people should also learn from. Thank you. Swamiji is good, but one has to do it in a private conversation. Great. Thank you, madam. Then Venus in sixth house for Leo ascendant. Conflicts in relationship, but person can have good money coming from work with perseverance. It is in Capricorn sign. I have read a lot of posts written by you, Anushriji, in your blog. Learned a lot from you, sir. Great, thank you. I'm happy to share. Will Rahu act as Jupiter? Yes, that's it. You got it. See, this is what I'm saying. Rahu will work as Jupiter in this Rahu in Sagittarius, and Jupiter is exalted. What else you want? Rahu in Sagittarius, Jupiter is exalted. Okay. Rahu is in Sagittarius. Sagittarius is higher education, guidance, knowledge, and all. And Rahu is exploding things out of proportion. And then Jupiter is exalted. Great. This is like a person is a born natural teacher, guide, counselor, and all. What else you want in your life? If you have this type of planetary placement. Ketu transit my ascendant Libra. How to align with this? Go towards Rahu. Rahu is in the seventh house. Seventh house is other people. Mars is business. Get into your own business. Libra is anyways sign of business. Okay, get into your own business. You will get the best of the result. If you are not doing it, then you will feel frustrated. That's it. It is simple. Okay. Astrology is nothing but nature itself. If you use steps to climb up, it is fine. It is beneficial. But if you use steps to jump from the top, then it is difficult. Okay. Now, why to blame steps for that? Why to blame bridge for that? You want to jump. Okay. You want to go against the nature. That jumping didn't that hitting the ground didn't cause anything. That is gravitation pull. If you jump from the bridge, you will be having broken bones. What is the big deal? So that is what happening. People are not following their path energy, chart energy. They are not going on to the path which is reflected by their chart. Obviously you will suffer. Why to blame planets for that? Why to blame, oh, Saturn is here and Rahu is there or Ketu is there? Poor guys, they are trying their best to guide you, counsel you, and give you direction. Even the Saturn, Rahu, Ketu are trying their best to guide you. And we are unable to see. We love remedies and all that, gemstones, okay, because that looks easy. Wearing one gemstone, okay, now my life will be changed. I don't need to do anything, my life will be changed automatically. I have wore this gemstone. Nonsense. Okay, so just do something related with your chart energy and you will be much better situation. Okay. What will be the true effect of Mercury if it is in 12th house in D1 chart, but goes into 11th house in Bhavchalit chart? I consider D1, as I said. I consider 12th house. Then Ketu in the 10th house, Aries for Cancer ascendant. Your comments. Same, simple. Now, this is the basic thing. 10th house working under the people. Ketu separation. What should be the prediction? You tell me. Separation from working under other people. That's it. That it is as simple as this. Ketu is separation, 10th house is working under other people. Separate yourself from working under other people. That means work for yourself. That's it. This is the direction. Okay. So and now if this person tries to work under other people, he will be suffering. If he works for himself, he will be prospering. It's his choice what he wants to do. When Rahu is in Sagittarius, Jupiter is exalted. So Rahu in Revati in the ninth house. Rahu in Revati in the ninth house. Again, it is very good position for someone who wants to be a teacher or a guide or a counselor, consultant. Jupiter position will only confirm it because Jupiter itself represents teaching and guiding people. Okay. Then this thing as moon indicates left eye. I don't know. Placement of moon in 12th house in the cause poor side for left eye. I don't know all these things. So I don't. I am please. I cannot confirm. As you said, go towards Rahu. What shall be done when natal Rahu is in ascendant? Ascendant is self. Focus on self. Work for yourself. Again, Rahu right now is transiting. Forget about transit. Rahu in the first house, person should focus on self, his own growth, rather than anyone else's growth. Okay? It is fine to be selfish in the beginning of life. Jupiter in Aries in Ashwini in 12th house. Okay, Jupiter Dasha running. What should I do? Share knowledge regarding spirituality. I am not a guru. You will become a guru. They see your name, enlightening spark. So a spark is always there, enlightening. Just share your knowledge. Okay. Who knows? You will become a guru. Don't worry about it. Okay. So Jupiter Dasha running, you have to share knowledge. Whatever knowledge you have, we all have some knowledge, either in financial side or in commercial side or in spirituality, astrology, any knowledge. You cannot say that you don't have any knowledge in the world. Okay. So this is the thing. Jupiter dasha running, it can help you only when Jupiter is like you are doing something related with Jupiter. Can I ask question? Yes, I am here to respond to questions only. Rahu Mahadasha, Rahu Antardasha always bad. I don't think so. Okay. People have attained great success or like materialistic progress in their Rahu Dasha. Rahu represents our materialistic success. What are you talking about? Rahu Mahadasha is bad. People have like become multi-millionaires in their Rahu Dasha. Okay. Can I ask question? Yeah, please. Is Devgana Nakshatra groom? Forget about marriage related questions. Okay. Astrology and marriage has no connection with each other. Yeah, you can ask divorce related questions. I will just respond. I give divorce consultations. I don't give marriage consultations. Okay. Yeah, Rita ji, you are asking question, or I can just close. It is over 1 hour. I'm just waiting for your question. Uh, if the same person is an astrologer running Jupiter Dasha, Swami, you are funny. Right. It is good to have fun. Okay. Is an astrologer running Jupiter Mahadasha? What should he or she do? And during Saturn Mahadasha, continuing guiding people. There will be a connection between Jupiter and Saturn somewhere. Like I have Jupiter in Pushya Nakshatra, and my Jupiter Dasha is going on, and next Dasha is Saturn Dasha. Okay. So Pushya is ruled by Saturn. So there is a connection between Jupiter and Saturn here on. So I can continue the same work in the Saturn Dasha if I wish to. Does Mercury represents indicates neurology or psychology? Neurology mainly. I don't think psychology. Psychology is mainly seen from 12th house Scorpio because 12th house represents subconscious mind and all. Thanks for your answer, sir. You're welcome. Uh, 10th lord of profession in 12th house of isolation means someone is not having identity in his deeds, as 12th house is the 12th house from the first house of self identity. I don't think so. This person should interact with people in foreign lands for his career. He will get success recognition in foreign lands or among people of foreign lands. So like I am still in India, but if I interact with more people in foreign lands, if I have more foreign clients, then I will have better recognition. So I don't see it as a matter of loss. It is a matter of like where you are diverting the energy always. But moon also matters in the terms of psychology. It may. I'm not that knowledgeable. Yeah, Rita ji, you didn't ask your question. Anyways, you can make a comment. I will try to respond whenever I see your comment. Okay. So I think we are done. 1 hour plus time. Okay. Let's. Are you married? No, I am not. Okay. Astrology and marriage has no connection. So astrologer and marriage has no connection either. I have seen people with Manushya Gana and Dev Gana get bullied by Rakshas Ganas. Is it true? Um, I haven't paid any attention to this, but yeah, this is good point. I will try to pay attention going forward. Okay, this is good point if it is the case. Okay, Ketu in the seventh house in Anuradha Nakshatra, does it show the person has no have no interest in fame, or he will not get fame in his lifetime? He can Ketu in Anuradha, Ketu in Scorpio. He may in personal life he may not get connected well with other people masses, but when it comes to professional life he may get connected well. Always understand Ketu is also like your past life expertise, so this person can have extreme past life expertise dealing with other people masses. Okay, how we know that we will get inheritance? Eighth house, and eighth lord position. If they are in good dignity, you can get inheritance. What is your next goal to finish this session? Okay.